A capacity crowd on hand tonight here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium, where the Army Black Knights come calling out of the American to tangle with the Kansas State Wildcats. Their first meeting since way back in 1987. Matt Wells, the new offensive coordinator this season for K-State. There's the handoff and a crease and a big gain on the ground. The first time for Joe Jackson and another first down.
And for Army, they just want to be able to play solid fundamental football.
Play action, Johnson slings it, and a pass corral right near the line to gain, stopped about a yard shy. It was Duron Tibbs. Purdue transfer tackled by Mays. Went over North Dakota. It was of the comeback variety. This attempt inside the right hash from 34 in Rodriguez. Continues a solid start. K-State place kicker. Knights have yet to attempt to pass. Helms wants to do it here. Now escapes the pocket. Straight ahead. Well short of the line to gain. Stop at the 38-yard line. Down in 7. To the incompletion. Johnson with plenty of time. Surveys. Jackson stops short. K-State gets it back in plus territory. The Army unable to convert on fourth down. The field, Devon Rice. The scat back with the move. Crossing the 35.
It's just a real good job getting some double teams at the point of attack. Pulling the guard in the tight end. And kind of a counter tray option, what they call a gap scheme. And there you see why.
Jackson and Price. And Johnson in the backfield. Play action. Wants to go long. He's got a man breaking open across the goal line. Jerron Bradley.
See Jerron Bradley, all 6'5" of them, just using that long wingspan to take that ball out of the air as he maintained control going to the ground as he has Jaden Mays on his back. Oh, you see the ball coming out there at the end.
The previous play of a touchdown is under further review.
They consider this manageable. This is where Avery Johnson, look, this is where he's got to go to work. His dual threat capabilities have to come into play.
Low snap. Johnson with time, firing for the end zone, has a man. And the pad is caught in the back corner. Duron Tibbs. On 4th and 7. Avery Johnson with some magic.
Big time throw. Gets one-on-one coverage, zero coverage. They sent the house. Defensive back got there early. Duron Tibbs is still able to make the catch. That is a fantastic throw and even better concentration on the part. You keep making throws like that, they're going to be talking about you in a very, very complimentary way.
Black Knights get it back. Helms in his first career start. The late pitch on the option. No is short. First time he's faced triple option offense in his football career. On 3rd and long, Helms just tries to get rid of it out of bounds. Heavy pressure from Gabe Powers. And the dedication to his craft as the leading receiver for K-State. Reps needed here on 3rd and long. Johnson escapes. Buys some time. Floats it. Enough for the first down to Garrett Oakley, and upended crossing the 30.
It's good patient quarterback play.
3rd and 10, a gain of 21. First down. Jackson with all kinds of green ahead of him. Still on his feet into Army territory. And they will rule him out first, but a gain of just 15.
You're going to see this alley open up perfectly. From Joe Jackson, just can't quite there. You see the left foot and then the right foot step out of.
8 to 10 pounds of good weight going back to last year. Play action. Crossing pattern. Brown. Able to corral it, finally lost control for a moment, and Chase Brown now in the red zone.
And that would have been 6 as well.
It's Rodriguez from 38. And K-State tacks on another 3.
Through the football, they had wide receivers open on the 4th down play to Carson Smith that they didn't convert. And there you see Cale Helms.
On 3rd down, Helms. This pattern and across the 5-yard line. It is grabbed. It'll be 1st and goal.
A lot of faith in his place kicker being what happened last week.
This is the game winner. An all-or-nothing 4th and goal. Helms retreats, wide open in the end zone, and it's corralled for the touchdown. Mr. Brady Anderson.
It's a heck of an individual effort by Cale Helms. See Brady Anderson go to the ground. I may want to get him out on the perimeter and have him throw it a little bit more.
Late toss and a trick play, wide open. They've got him in. Anderson had to wait for it into K-State territory. Noah Short with a brilliant delivery. It got there. It took some time, and Army will take it.
And you're just going to see the double pass, or rather you just see the tight end, Brady Anderson. He really runs like he's going to run a little bit of a...
4th and 3, Helms to Hayden Reed to the edge, and he'll move the chains. Well, that's one way to do it. Reed, you think about him in terms of power, Short with the speed, but it was Reed that got to the edge.
They just get out on the edge. They're able to secure the edge and then just use the speed.
Official's timeout for an injury to an
You see
offensive
a
player.
secure Stufflebean, and then everyone has good angles. You get a body on a body. And Hayden Reed just uses his speed.
Helms waiting for an open receiver, now takes off near the goal line, and he's in. Carson Smith in the backfield, Helms under center. Over the left side of the line, and he's across, in for the touchdown. And Army an extra point away from grabbing his first lead of this game.
You're just going to see it open up right in about the B gap in between the guard and tackle. Austin Romaine takes a hard inside charge.
Almost a full quarter game time off the clock in the process. Norenberg, a big return to start the game of 44 yards. With another crease here, and there he goes. Bryce Norenberg, one man to beat. And he does it. Touchdown, K-State. There are no flags.
And right here at the point of attack, and watch the runner come right off of it. In order to take this out. There you get the double team. And then you see it just opens up perfectly. And then you've got to just beat the kicker. And you're off to the races.
K-State offense on the field as Chase Brown goes in motion. Johnson across the middle. There it is, and the two-point conversion is good. Jerron Tibbs. Touchdown in the second quarter, the two-point play in the third, and the lead back to 7 for K-State.
Avery Johnson with the perfect throw, just waits for it to clear, waits for it to open up. That is just big time.
And now it's Helms. Quarterback follow. That's enough for the first and a lot more. Helms into K-State territory. Stopped by Quay Moss. And as a defensive player, it starts to wear on you. To the edge, Noah Short, another first down for the Black Knights. Stays in bounds to the 16. Well, Smith again, an outstanding block to spring number 15 for Army. And a 35-yard attempt inside that left hash, and Dawson Jones powers that one through. And Army has been a different team since the first quarter. Squib kick, that's right off the up back, and the Black Knights are on top of it.
Feels that the ball touched the receiving team member and recovered by the kicking team. First down, Army.
You see, that was a designed attempt at kicking the ball right into the front line.
Helms found a gap. And the block by Carson Smith, who has sprung his quarterback free on several occasions the last 2 drives of 5-yard games.
Because this offensive line is getting moving at the point of attack, and the quarterback is a problem.
22 players in the box. Helms will be shoved ahead, and he's got enough for the first down. Army knocking on the front door of the red zone. 4.5 minutes to go. Matt Berry, we cannot wait back in Manhattan. Third down. Helms has a pass into the end zone. The Black Knights back in front. 2:52 to go.
Look at the blocking at the point of attack right here. You're going to see body on a body and people getting moved. There you see the block, in particular by Carson Smith.
Into the hands of Iowa State. A close win, a comeback victory last week over North Dakota. Intercepted! And the Black Knights, Callum Madison!
Big play. Just watching right here, starting from a high alignment, walking down in the coverage, keeping his eye on the quarterback, breaking on the football, and then having the ability.
After a game like this, Helms straight up the field. Let's see when they start the play clock, and that should do it. Trailing 13-0, going for it on 4th and goal at the very end of the first half. The Black Knights come all the way back with a brand new quarterback leading the charge for head coach Jeff Monken.
And just look at Nate. He said that wins feel like relief. Does he look relieved? Does he look as ticked off as he was yesterday? I mean, it's an incredible story. And for Chris Kleiman, you have to be gutted. Gutted, because everything that he feared in this football game, as far as time of possession, losing that battle, defense getting worn out, not being able to run the football and take time off the clock, it all came true. All of it in a bad way.
The Black Knights get it done 1 week after falling to Tarleton State and West Point, all the way back to upset K-State 24-21 here in Manhattan.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right